Hey there, Maven. So this video is going to be a little bit quick, but I will tell you this. I made sure the camera was charged. I made sure I have plenty of space on the memory card. We should be good. There should be no cutting off videos. There shouldn't be any issues with it. So this series of videos, or this month's kind of theme for December, is organizing, using stash, or using new products. So it's pretty easy to do. And I'm going to focus on the kind of using new product and incorporating a little bit of stash along with it. My project's going to be a little bit different for me anyway. Well, it's not really different, but it's kind of my most challenging project of the year. I do calendars as Christmas gifts, and I have to finish up the final month for those calendars. So I still have November's calendars to get completed, and that's what I'm going to do today. Sorry, I don't know what that, oh, it's my paper rack. So I'm going to work on November's calendar pages. We got some family photos taken, and those are going to be November's page. So today's video is also about using multiple photos on the page, and so I'm going to show you kind of one of the tricks for doing that. And please forgive the face over here. It's I'm having an issue. I had oral surgery yesterday, so but this video will go up Friday. I'm actually filming it Wednesday is when this is happening, and hopefully when the page will be completed, and then I have tomorrow to get it edited, and Friday it should be uploaded nice and bright and early for you guys. Hopefully. We'll see how that all works. Cross your fingers for me. And thanks for watching as always, and if you want to see more from me, my channel should be linked below if I do all that right. Who knows? And yeah, and stay tuned here on the Crafty Maven for more from me and all of the other great ladies who post here. So thanks again for watching. Happy holidays if I don't see you again before then. And so first, I want to tell you, if you hear weird noises in the background here, I'm recording this narration from my second job at the Y. So you may hear basketballs and people yelling in a gym. Anyway, so my original idea when I was starting this video was that the photos were going to be in a grid format, and it didn't happen that way. So the main trick here to using multiple photos for this particular page, and especially because it's an 8.5 by 11 page, was to cut the photos down and trim them smaller. So I did use one 4x6, and then I used two 2x3s, and then I matted them. So I did actually trim those just a little bit smaller than that size actually. And then, so these calendars, I make 8 of them. So this is November's page, so it has kind of a Thanksgiving theme. My family photos were taken sort of with a fall background, so you can kind of see that backdrop. I found these papers came from Hobby Lobby, they're the Paper Studio brand, and I liked the word thankful. So my goal with placing these, and all 8 are placed just a little bit differently, my goal with placing these was to show that word thankful so that you could see that to kind of work as a title on my page. What I'm doing here is queuing up a whole bunch of those photos at the same time, like enough to do 2 pages at once, and then just getting those lined up the way that I want them. And this is at about 4 times speed, so I do not scrapbook this fast, obviously, and I mean that shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. And so what you're going to see is me kind of finish that up here, and I had already matted those photos and kind of trimmed them down a little bit before I started, so you're seeing me make all 8 of those pages and sort of throw them together. And then there's my stack of 8 pages kind of all queued up and ready, and I decided it needed a little something else. Specifically, it needed just a little bit of bling, so I have this washi tape, and it's white with gold hearts, and this is a inexpensive one that I think ordered from China, to be honest, and that is where that goes. And I'm sort of making that in a line across, and I had these pink puffy hearts that I had found at Tuesday morning, and so I'm using 2 of those. Did I just say they're pink? They're gold. I have no idea. Gold puffy hearts came from Tuesday morning. I'm going to use 2 on each of these pages, and then what I do is on the bottom part of the calendar where the name of the month goes, like where you see the days of the month, I do like a headline, and it has the name of the month, and I use a scrap from those pieces of paper to kind of make that page. Sorry about my messy hair in the way there. And I'm going to put one of those gold hearts and a little bit of washi on there. So if you actually watch my channel, I'm actually going to share a video, do a video share of the full calendar, and that's how that works when you work a second job. Sorry about that noise interruption there. So you're going to see me use that, and I'm going to use my ruler just to sort of make sure it lines up on the other side. I want it to look like that's a piece going across the whole back without actually using that much washi, and I kind of screwed it up there. Because I didn't because I didn't line up all of these photos in exactly the same way, the washi's obviously not going to line up in exactly the same way on all of them. Some of them there'll be a little bit more of a border, and others there'll be less. So it's just the way that it works. So hopefully that works out really well, and I like the way that that looks. Just a moment. So I'm just finishing up using that ruler to kind of line those up so it looks like one continuous piece going all the way around. Putting those puffy hearts on there, and then that's pretty much the end of it. I am going to come back. I didn't take photos at the end, so I'm going to come back and talk a little bit more about the calendars here in just a second. So hey Mavens, I just wanted to finish up this video and let you know that I really appreciate you watching. I do know there's a couple production things I'm going to work on getting better at. I'm going to get some better lighting in my little area. I'm going to mark myself a place on the table so I kind of stay on screen a little bit. I was sort of rushing to kind of get these done. I need to get them ready. Some of them have to get mailed off places, so I needed to get those done, and I wanted to use them in a video. Do watch my channel because I am going to do a review probably in the next maybe week or so of my calendars that I'm giving for Christmas this year, to kind of go through each month and tell you a little bit about it. Do comment for me. I do have a question, some input I want from you guys. What do you think? So last year when I did these calendars, what I did, and this is about the 10th year I've done them. Last year what I did was I added a little, it was a camera last year, and there was on every page a little camera of some variety or another. This year I was thinking of doing either hearts or stars. Stars just because I have like 3 that already have stars on them, just because that's the way it ended up. So, but hearts just because I like them, and that's an easy and kind of goes with everything. So tell me what you think, if you think that's a cool idea, kind of having that Easter egg thing in there, or if you think that's nerdy or whatever. Don't I look cute in my Y uniform? Really, really dorky. Yes, I work part-time at a gym. If you had told me that 5 years ago, I probably would have died. Sometime I'll show you a picture of me 5 years ago and you'll get it. But anyway, enough about all of that. So, thanks so much for watching, guys. Do subscribe to my channel. Definitely look out for that video of the full calendar so that you can see all of that if you're interested. That is a really good example of some budget scrapbooking because I do so many of them, and as a gift I do try to keep the cost kind of at a minimum, and so I do try to incorporate ways of really interestingly using things, or using stash that's less expensive, things like washi and stuff like that, that I can use or be themed and still be really inexpensive and really frugal in what I'm doing with those. Or buy one sticker pack and kind of spread it over 8 different pages. And so anyway, it's a little creative with all of that, and so definitely check out those videos, and I look forward to hearing from you. Feel free to comment down below here. Feel free to join my page and say hey, whatever you want to do. And yes, sorry, the face thing isn't still quite fixed yet. It's a little swollen over here. See? Whatever. Anyway, have a great night. I'm a little jazzed up on caffeine and pain meds for the face. So, yeah. Bye, guys.